Hey everyone, it's V's,
And Kit.
and welcome to Stories, The Path of Destinies. Not really a full LP, probably just an indie bin for this, but Kit's on the controls for once.
Yeah,
So
I don't know anything about this game apart from space.
there's a Sky Pirate Fox,
And-
and I bought it for you specifically because of that.
Gabby's just put me in front of the computer and given me a controller and we're gonna play.
Yep, we're gonna play this game. It's cool. I know a bit about it, so we're gonna give this a shot.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards.
So
and
essentially,
wine.
he's just a asshole
The
pirate
Emperor
fox.
had changed.
Yeah.
He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then
Also, this is a game
people
for
started
furries.
whispering about mass graves
So perfect.
and wounds,
God.
midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Well,
See, now I figured a game where you have to take out an emperor who burned a bunch of books and you get to play as a Sky Pirate Fox
It's-
would be around your style.
it's in my wheelhouse.
A little bit.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Well, that looks like way worse. Oh man, without the shader detail, that looks awful, but this game is poorly optimized. Yeah.
There's no jump.
Is there? Okay, I guess not.
So there's only slash. That's the
Currently,
only control.
currently, right now, yes. You have a slash.
Oh, I just want to zoom in.
Yeah, but you can't.
This is driving me.
The two ravens
Okay,
were
it's
staring at
it's gonna
like who was
tutorialize
their
your
dinner.
stuff. So take out these two
Which
ravens.
probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens
the Emperor.
cawed and rushed at him.
So yeah, this game is very quick. We could honestly probably do an entire playthrough of one of the paths in like 20 minutes. You can counter, so left stick and X to counter. It wants you to do that. There you go. You countered an attack. Just when they attack back. Attack in their direction, I should say. But yeah, get the basic controls.
Well, X.
Yeah, but it's not. You were afraid it was going to be a platformer. No. I wouldn't do that to
Dropship
you.
flew
If it was a
overhead.
platformer, I would do it because
Hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Ooh, rumble. The controller's going all crazy.
Oh, I can't change the camera.
Nope. You're stuck in a top-down view. It's like Diablo. Just think of it like that. So grab an enemy, hold X,
X to grab. Left.
throw with the left stick, like the direction. Aim with the direction, with the left stick with the direction, and then just throw him off the cliff. Yep, there you go.
Oh.
So like grab him and then throw him that way. There he goes. Yep. You threw 3 ravens.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate.
How?
Ow.
Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you.
Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword.
And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Wrong sword.
Let's go find a hero sword.
Yeah, hero sword. What a dumb name. It's gonna be right in here.
Ore and
Or
wind
Windus.
essence?
So you can
Sounds
make
about
your own
right.
sword.
I'll need a workshop,
Oh.
though.
Look what I found.
Perfect.
Sword. Make a hero sword. Yep, there's crafting, upgrades, all that stuff.
A hero sword.
There you go. You made it.
E.D.
You crafted your first sword. Good job.
Wonderful.
Well, that problem was very quickly taken care
This
of.
is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Yeah, so
He came up to a ledge.
you're a former
It was too far to
asshole
jump.
sky pirate.
There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you. Cute, said Renato. Ah, ravens.
They're so beefy.
Yeah, they're big, beefy raven. Like, they're huge compared to you.
Ooh, I can throw them up.
Yes, and it'll down them, and you can then execute them while they're on the ground. Oh, it's only when the life bar is red that you can
It was
execute them.
time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there.
Yeah,
He'd remember
you
his
have
old
time
skills.
to meditate and shit. Like, fucking chill, dude.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, there's a whole skill tree and everything. So you have to reveal truths to unlock your other stuff, and that's different paths in the story. So, yeah. Just spend a skill point on the hook. There you go. You have to hit up one. You're selecting the one right below the hook. There you go.
It was starting to come back to
And now you can get across
something you
things.
never
Y
completely
to
forgot.
Yeah,
Like
or
how to
pull
freeze
enemies towards
time
you.
when attacking.
Yeah.
The more he
So it's your
thought,
basic
the more
grappling
he'd
hook in a video
probably
game.
remember.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. You can always hook those posts. And there's going to be a bunch of... you're going to have choices, and those choices will
She was the
affect
fastest ship
how you go
ever
through the
known.
story and what the ending will be.
She could do the Kessler run in
Which,
12
I don't know if we'll get
furlongs.
another ending. I don't know if we'll get an ending at all.
And something told him the kid was
I
about
think
to
there's an
walk
ending of
into an
just
ambush.
letting
Stop!
the kid get away,
He shouted. I'm not
and it just
giving you the
ends really
book!"
quickly.
Shouted the kid, and took off.
No! Peter!
But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its
Oh,
eye.
it's Probius.
Yeah, it is Probius. And that kid's dead now.
Jesus.
I don't think he's actually dead, but he's pretty fucking hurt. Yeah, you have to hide from that. Alright, yeah, go. So he got zapped
The
up
book
here.
was unburned.
Oh yeah, he's super dead.
Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Yeah, the kid's just dead. Super dead.
Yeah.
He got fucking eye-beamed. Like, what the fuck?
By Probius.
Yeah,
What's the big deal
by
about this
organic
book
Probius.
Maybe he should open it.
Zergius.
Find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loudhailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults.
Just going out for milk?
Renato yelled back. Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life! It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time.
What the fuck?
Unless Renato could bring the
Can you
game.
imagine if like there was just something in our world that was called the Pillars of Heaven,
Renato had
and it
found
was
out
just a
where he
bunch
could find
of
the pieces of
blood-red
the
tornadoes
Sky
everywhere?
The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods.
Like, how much cooler would the
Surely a
world
legendary
be if
weapon
it had
would
shit
win
like
the final
that?
bet. On the
Just
other
don't go towards it. Just
his
don't
old
go
friend
towards the
Peppino
Pillars of
had sent
Heaven,
Renato a desperate
and everything's
message
still
saying he
cool.
had a brilliant scheme
Just
to
knowing that that's a
save the
real
rebellion.
thing in the world.
If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time
Also, I
to
thought you'd
choose.
like this because it's all a whole book.
Pino
Who's
or the
what?
Sky Ripper.
That's alright.
Okay, so this is your first chance, or first choice. Can't make new old friends. Rebellion is out of time, and Renato needed a game changer. So you're going to either you're gonna go get an old friend. You're gonna go rescue a guy, or you're gonna build the Sky Ripper. The rebellion is almost out of time, and you need a game changer. An ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game changer that would split into 2 pieces many years ago. So you want to rescue your old rabbit friend, or do you want to get a thing that killed the lost gods?
Rabbit friend.
Okay.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the mad rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
So we're gonna go save a friend. So that's the first path. The other then that's like the first major divergence in the game, and there's a bunch of those. Okay.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
Oh, there's stuff that came out of one of those barrels. Other side. Got some ore for another sword later.
If I craft a sword now, it's gonna be really short.
Could craft a sword now, but do you want to? Gem socketing. You can put them in your gauntlet.
Don't have any gems.
Nope. You don't have any right now.
Need some more.
Alright. There's a chest. Something. Just a shit ton of ore. And a wind essence and a water essence.
There we go.
Alright. Well, let's see where this prison is and maybe find your rabbit friend.
This is quite the view, he thought.
It would be if I didn't have to turn down a bunch of settings.
I'm sure it is. Like,
I'm sure it is if I didn't have to turn down a shit ton of settings to make this thing work right, because it's fucking horribly optimized. Showing you all the enemies
The
you're gonna have to
ravens had
fight
taken the
your way
town.
through.
Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals.
Sacrificed in the Emperor's
I don't
secret
think we're just
rituals. Like, what the fuck kind of a world?
Renato's blood was up.
Mm,
He just needed
apples.
to smash something.
This feels very Spyro.
Yeah, it does. That's super on point. This is very Spyro. Huh. Oh, it's level up. You don't have any skill points yet, but then you'll be able to get a dash, a supernatural dash. When you level up again, you can. Hero Gate. What a fucking weird way of locking your door.
With a certain level sword, which is kind of basic. Like,
Yeah, I do like that animation of like how he. Oh, you can use them to block. That's awesome. I do like how when he runs, when he has the sword out, he drags it along the ground. I mean, super awful because it would just make it so that his sword is dull when he fights, but also it
but
looks
it's
cool.
nice.
It just looks cool. It's like the old. Anytime somebody has a sword that drags along the ground, I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advanced
Now you
guard.
can go get that
He'd better
dash.
get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Renato felt a little better.
Nope, there's still ore and an apple there. There you go. So, yeah, I don't know. I've only ever seen people play this game. I hadn't played it myself. It looks a bit rougher than I had thought.
Yeah.
It seems a little bit less refined than it had looked in videos.
That might just be us, though.
Well, no, I'm talking like the combat and the fact that it's really poorly optimized. Like, this game should not chug on my computer, but I had to turn everything down to like low medium to get it to run at 60. And the load times are ridiculously long. Like, there's no real reason it should run like this.
Got some more ore.
You have 16 ore and one of each. Well, you have 2 of one of them, but you have each element type now. I think that's just the other path back to where you were. Yeah. And then...
Renato felt like he was
Hey,
ready
level
to
up.
learn new things.
Get that
Thank goodness
dash.
he didn't have to go to school for that.
It was starting
Now you've
to come
unlocked
back
all
to
of the other things in this
something
tree.
you never
Or in
completely
this line,
forgot.
I should say.
Like how to freeze time when attacking.
There's
The
stamina
more
in
he
this
fought,
game.
Where's my
the more
stuff?
he'd
Probably the 2
remember.
pips at the bottom. Yep, it's the 2 pips at the bottom. That's the Titanfall method of showing stamina. It's just 2 pips that get completely used when you... Okay, yeah, so they get stunned and the bar turns red, and that means they're executable. Remember, if you attack in their direction when they're about to attack you, like when they flash, you parry them.
I should really look for another line of work, he thought. And then he died.
Well, I'd say that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I like it. It's not a game I would normally play. So
Yeah.
but I would probably play it more.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, yeah. I've seen a couple of the endings. They're pretty cool. Shit gets kind of cool later on. And once you have more abilities and stuff, I think the game opens up more.
I just can't stand fixed camera.
Yeah, even in Diablo, I've seen you, like, zoom in, out all the time, so...
I just
yeah.
like having that option.
Yeah, understandable.
But yeah, it's got a fox, so...
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the reason that I was like... Because either way I was buying Hob, but when I saw that Hob came with this game on GOG. I was like, well, I have to do it on GOG because Kid has to play this. But yeah, that's Stories. Paths of Destiny, I think it is what it's called. Pretty good. It's okay. Anyway, have a nice night, everybody.
See ya.